Throughout my career, I've competed against the best luchadors on the planet, and I own victories over them all.
The greatest masked superstar in WWE history.
The chance to take on another Lucha Libre master in Gran Metalik was something that got me very excited. Competing against another luchador, it motivates me. It inspires me to learn from the new generation, and I have something to teach them as well. This guy right here, Gran Metalik, at one time was watching me on TV and said, I want to do that. And look at him now, one of the best. He's the king of the ropes.
Metalik loves to fly.
It's a different style of high flying. It's a different control. This generation has something new under their sleeve, and you have to respect that.
The heritage and culture of Lucha Libre in great hands here.
When I had the opportunity to face Gran Metalik, I knew these were deep roots. We were going back to where I began. I was so excited to give the WWE Universe a taste of true Lucha Libre, and knew this was a dream match that they couldn't afford to miss. From the second he grabbed me, I knew right away that he was here to make a statement. He brought the fight with him. I knew this was a match he'd wanted ever since I had returned. And man, he came out crisp, looking good, and on point. Counters everything I tried. Now, I've given this move to many of my opponents and taken them down. But when I hit Metalik with this Rana and he pulled out with the cartwheel, I was like, what? Now, trust me, I have a lot of respect for Metalik. When I set him up for the 619, I said, is this match going to be over that soon? As I ran and I go to hit it, he pulled out and then just rolled me up. 1, 2, kick out. I was like, wow, okay. I knew at the beginning of this that he was going to bring a fight, but he really brought the fight. was like peanut butter and jelly. I hit the senton, and right after that, it's the springboard crossbody. Two moves that always go back to back. This is the lucha libre style. That's what it's about. That's right. El Rey de las Sogas, King of the Ropes, right? Hard to not be impressed when you see him do that, but not when you're on the receiving end. It's like everywhere we went, Gran Metalik was in my face, not backing down from anything. And that Rana, man, I don't remember even being knocked out so hard off a Rana. Normally it's me giving them, not taking them. I still had the fight within me. Kicked out at 2, but I had to stay sharp if I wanted to leave with my hand raised. Gran Metalik wasn't letting up. Now, this match had been non-stop back and forth action, and I knew we were both getting a little tired in there. Honestly, I was, and I thought he was as well. So when he didn't offer much resistance to the Rana, I thought maybe this is the right time. I was on the path of the 619. It connects, and a matter of moments, finishing up with the frog splash.
Here is your winner.
Now, this match was back and forth, up and down. Lucha Libre style at its finest. When that frog splash landed, I knew that was it. It was over. Now, I gotta say, Gran Metalik put up a hell of a fight. He was everything I expected and much more to be as an opponent. And I told him once it was over, I would love to have this match once again. I love seeing the next wave of luchadores, and getting to test myself against one of the best and the upcoming was very special to me. Getting the win, of course, just makes it much sweeter. Rivalries in WWE often go beyond pride or championships and turn personal. With that said, I've never felt a more personal, bitter, and gruesome rivalry than I did with Seth Rollins. The Messiah and his disciple Murphy attacked my livelihood and targeted my eye. That particular attack was unexpected. Once they took that, they targeted my family and brutalized my son, Dominic. For months, our intense rivalry continued to escalate, and I knew it was coming to a head. I desperately wanted revenge. At payback, we were going to show Seth and Murphy that they picked on the wrong family to mess with, and we were going to return all the pain they'd put on us. And to my pride, Dominic was going to show me that he was more than capable of standing on his own. I was surprised as much as the WWE Universe with his ability to perform wrestling against Seth Rollins at SummerSlam for the first time. That was his first match ever, and he'd done moves he had never done before. Positioning, timing, that all takes years to learn, and he managed to pick up on it in one night, teaming with my son for the first time. I felt like I was flying higher than any West Coast pop. We were going to overwhelm them from the start. Nothing was going to stop the Mysterio family that night. Nothing. We obviously want to get our payback here, but I definitely had a moment where it just hit me. I'm teaming up with my son. We're doing a double team combination in the middle of that ring. A really intense mix of emotions. So much anger, so much pride. It's a weird world sometimes.
Me and you, come on. Show me what you got, Seth. Get your punk ass in here. Come on, Seth.
Seth literally tried to take my eye out, and I wasn't gonna waste any time or effort on Murphy. He had to face me, eventually, man to man.
This is what you want, huh? Be careful what you wish for, Ray.
It was really hard to stand on the apron watching Seth treat my son like that. But I had to trust in Dominic, that he was capable of fighting his own battles. And then seeing him trying so hard to get back into the match, he makes Seth miss. I'm losing my mind in the corner, hoping he has enough time to get to me. It was like time stood still here for me. I'm just reaching, hoping he can make it. And then I see Seth grabbing him. When Dominic kicked him off, I was more relieved he was okay than I was that I was back in the match. But now, I was gonna do some work on Seth. Seth woke me up a little when he told Murphy to kick me in the head, so I was ready. And he suffered the consequences of being so damn arrogant. I knew Dom was aching to beat Murphy, and I wanted him to get that feeling. I just told him to send me to Seth when I tagged him. And he heard me loud and clear. Y de que les digo, I've won Royal Rumbles, countless championships, and let me tell you, les digo de veras, nothing felt as good as this win did. Getting to team with my son was easily the proudest moment of my career. Tengo un gran orgullo, and seeing him get the win was a rush unlike anything else. La venganza es dulce. Revenge was great, but seeing my son succeed is what mattered the most. Estoy tan orgulloso de él. I'm so proud. When I first started in this game, there were a lot of doubts about what I'd be able to accomplish. From day one, I took that doubt and used it to fuel my desire to reach for the sky and achieve everything I could desire in this business. Whether that meant taking to the air against fellow luchadors and high flyers, or trying to outmaneuver the greatest mat technicians, or simply trying to avoid the biggest finishers from the biggest monsters. I was always ready to prove that I had the ability to not just be good, to not only become a champion, but to go down in history as one of the greatest superstars of all time. I've traveled the world in search of the highest competition, and while things didn't always go my way, I made sure to try and turn every negative into a positive. When you have the entire world thinking you're in over your head, sometimes the best feeling in the world is reminding them that you're exactly where you're supposed to be. After spending over 30 years in sports entertainment, I still have the same hunger, the same desire to show people that doubt me that they're making a mistake. I still want to win championships, and I still want to compete at the highest level. I just have the added benefit of getting to watch my son now walk the roads that I traveled years before. He'll face those same doubts, and hopefully I've given him the tools to overcome and prove people wrong. As for me, the greatest mask of all time, well, let's just say that this old filthy animal still has plenty of tricks left up his sleeve, plenty of 619s left to dial up, and plenty of lessons to teach the WWE superstars. I'm fortunate enough to say that I'm so proud of what I've done in the ring. proud of who I've competed against, proud of who I've defeated, and proud of the records I've set. The love of the fans, the friendships I've made everywhere I've been, and the security sports entertainment has given my family, I couldn't have asked for anything more. It's no mystery that the love of the fans is what makes me truly feel like a king.